Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Hattie, I'm a UK based anime figure collector and cosplayer. In today's video I'm doing a combination of my collection that I've bought from June and up until July. To be honest, I have got a fair bit to get through. The most of them are actually Nendroids, so we'll see how that goes. But what I'm going to do, exactly the same as what I did in my last haul video, I will just show you what I've bought and where I bought them from, and just tell you a little bit about the places that I've obviously purchased the items from. I'm going to start with the manga that I bought over June and July. To be honest, the majority of it I did get back in June, but it's some really good series and some of the ones that I've continued from my last haul video, so let's get started with those. So as always, I bought these from the UK retailer Travelling Man. Really, really good company. If you ever want to get any kind of manga series, 9 times out of 10, they will have it in stock. And if they don't, if they have some sort of record of it, they do give you the option of literally putting in your email address and they will email you when it's back in stock. So it's a really, really handy service to have when you are obviously collecting specific manga. But I managed to get hold of the volume 11 of Goblin Slayer. As I mentioned in my last video, if you aren't aware of what Goblin Slayer is about, I would highly recommend you look at the trigger warnings before obviously committing to reading. But it is D&D based and it's a really, really, really good series. So if you like dark fantasy, anything D&D based, I would highly recommend this book. I'm really, really enjoying it. But there is like 4 different series of Goblin Slayer now, so just be a little bit cautious of what you're picking up, because you'll probably end up buying one volume from one series when it belongs to another. But yeah, that is a really good series, so I'd 100% recommend that. And I also got up to 3 to 5 of My Dress Up Darling. Again, I bought the first couple of volumes in my last haul video that I shared with you, but I really, really enjoyed it, so I decided to continue on with it, and I think the next volume is coming out in the next couple of months. Places like Amazon do allow you to do like pre-orders and things, but to be honest, this is probably like one of the ones I would stick with getting with Travelling Man, purely because they specialise in manga themselves, but it's entirely up to you, depends how organised you are. So that is the 4 manga volumes I picked up over the last month or so. I am hoping within the next month to get the Call of the Night manga. I have read it and I'm really, really enjoying it. I know the anime has just come out, but I haven't got around to watching it yet because I'm kind of stuck on the manga. But that's probably one that will probably show its face in my next haul video, more than likely. So that's my manga that I bought this month. I'm gonna start on the Nendroids that I've bought, because I have bought a fair few over the last couple of months. The first one that I bought is from Dekai Anime. Again, it's another UK based retailer. I do have no problems at all with buying from Dekai Anime whatsoever, but at the moment I find that they are a lot more delayed than some of the other retailers that I use. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just something to consider when you're obviously planning to order something. And I bought the Shinobu Kocho Nendroid from Demon Slayer. As you can see, I haven't opened her up yet. Guys, let me know if you'd be interested in unboxings of Nendroids and things, because to be honest, I have got a fair few, but I'm not too sure whether they'd be worth filming or not. At the moment, I am just considering doing like short unboxings of Nendroids on TikTok and things, just to show people what they're like. But if it's something that you'd be interested in seeing here, let me know and I will see what I can do. But I do really like the Demon Slayer Nendroids. They come with a lot more pieces than a lot of the other Nendroids that I've been buying recently. And they're just really cute to display. As you can probably see, I've got like a ton like around and across here as well. But they're always just really fun to add into like your collection. They just look really super sweet. So that's the first one that I bought. Going on with Nendroids, these 2 were from Hobby Ultra. I've had this one for a fair while, to be fair, but she only recently came into stock, and that is the A2 Nendroid from the Automata. I'm a massive fan of the games. I really, really enjoy them. I have cosplayed 2B as well, and I'm hoping to revisit it at some point as well. I'm so excited that they brought it out on Switch. I think it's coming out in October, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, so don't like grade me on that, but yeah, I was really, really pleased when they did the announcement, and I am kind of contemplating at some point getting the Square Enix figures. They're not that badly priced, to be honest, and they just announced the A2 one as well, so I'm very, very tempted. So who knows, maybe at some point or another I'll have a unboxing of the 3 main characters from the series, but I guess we'll see in time. The last Nendoroid that I've got that is boxed is the Hattie NT version. Again, I bought this from Hobby Ultra. You guys know by now how much I adore Hobby Ultra. They are probably one of my, well, they are my favourite retailer of the UK. They are an amazing company, and I have ordered so much of them. I think most of my upcoming pre-orders are exclusively with Hobby Ultra now. So if you haven't already, check them out. And obviously, if you live in Leicester as well, that is where they're based. So I would 100% like recommend you go into their store if you have the opportunity to. But as you can see, like, this is a really super cute Miku design, and I'm so excited to open her up. But yeah, that was the last Nendoroid that I've got that was boxed. And the last 2 Nendoroids that I've got are actually from the same series, and I didn't think I was ever going to pick them up, but I ended up buying one and I couldn't not get the other, and that's actually the Inuyasha Nendoroids. This is the first one I got, which is Sesumaru. He's just really snazzy. He's super cool. I got him from, actually I bought him when I was in a shopping centre in a place called Mankind. I was really surprised to see him, and he was like super cheap. I think I got him in the end for like 40 to 50 pounds, and I couldn't complain. So as soon as I saw him, I did pick him up, and he had all the pieces, wasn't ex-display or anything. Although I have to say, he did come with a slight paint quality issue with the hair. He's just got a slight chip in the side here, but to be honest, by the time he's displayed and things, you can't really see it, so I'm really not too bothered. But obviously, in getting Sesumaru, I couldn't really not get Inuyasha, and I got him from Hobby Ultra. I'm just going to take him off here. Obviously, I had to have him in his good boy pose because he's so cute. And to be honest, I got Inuyasha for really cheap as well. I think in the end he cost me £47, which I didn't think was too bad at all. And again, with Hobby Ultra, they deliver so quick. Within 2 days of delivery, he was here. So as I mentioned earlier, keep going on about it. Have a look at Hobby Ultra if you're UK based, because you won't regret it at all. So that was the last Nendoroid that I bought. Moving on to scale figures. Okay, so this is one that I have already unboxed, and it will be featuring on at some point on the channel, but I just haven't gotten around to posting it yet. You have probably seen by now that I've had a Dark Magician Girl Kotobukiya scale, and I mentioned then that I was absolutely desperate to try and get hold of some of the other Kotobukiya scales, and Hobby Ultra came through. They came through so good, and I got the Bakura Kotobukiya figure. As you can see, he's proper funky. Like, I really love him. I think he's really cool. Bakura is probably on par with Atom, like Yugi Atom. He's a super funky, like, he's wicked. I love the detail that Kotobukiya always goes on with the bases and things. If I remember correctly, he was an ex-display piece, but Hobby Ultra accounted for that really well, and I spotted it on a TikTok video that they did. And I managed to like literally snag him like so quick when I saw him. So hopefully at some point or another I will have my fulfilled wish of having a Yu-Gi-Oh shelf, but we will see. And my haul videos will not be complete if I don't have some sort of Attack on Titan, like Hanji Zoe merch to share. And I've actually got quite a few within the last few months. So I've got them from 3 different retailers, all of which are on Instagram. Each and every one of them are absolutely lovely. I will put their handles up here, and I will also put them in the description below, like I will with all the merch that I've collected over the last 2 months. If you are UK based and obviously into Attack on Titan, make sure you check them out, because they have got merch that I've not seen anywhere else at all. The first place that I bought from in the last couple of months was a Instagram shop called Shingeki Goods, and I got this really cute floral hanji stand. As you can see, it's all blank on the back, but just be very careful when you get them, because if this ever chips off, the transfer will come off at the front. and you don't want that, because they are a little bit expensive for what they are. But to be honest, I love them. I think they're super cute, and I will continue to buy Hanji merch until they bring me that back, then Nendoroid. It's never gonna happen. Like, I'm hoping it will, but my faith in Good Smile is like dwindling very slowly. But hopefully with the announcement of the next, like the final installment of the final season, we might get like Erwin and Hanji again. But fingers crossed, hopefully. The second retailer I bought from for my Hanji merch is Otaku Bag. I mentioned Otaku Bag back in my last video as well, my last haul. Really lovely lady. I would 100% recommend buying your merch from there if you get the chance to. And I bought 3 different stands from her this month, and all again Hanji. I've got another little floral Hanji here. Really super cute, already assembled. I've also got this very tiny raccoon Hanji, and like, yeah, is she a raccoon? No, she's a red panda, I think, but like, she's super cute. Either way, it really suits her. She's got like a little book, and probably one of the most badass Hanjis in my collection. I've got the Commander Hanji stand as well. Just really cool, to be honest. Like, I'm really pleased that I picked her up. The final store that I bought from was Mahou Nippon, and these are 2 of my favourite stands in my whole collection. I think they were some sort of exclusive, so they were a bit harder to come by, but luckily she posted them and I bought them like that. I was so quick on it. And that is the chibi stand of Levi and Hanji. I just love their dynamic. Like, I adore them so much. They're precious. They're super cute. So I couldn't really not get the BFFs. So I bought them. And the final one that I got, again, like, this is probably the my favourite out of this sort of merch. It's the Ari Shazam collab. I'm not too sure if I'm saying that correctly. I hope I am, but if not. But again, it's Levi and Hanji. But Hanji's a cat, and she's really cool, and Levi looks thoroughly bogged off with life, but he tolerates her, as we all do. So yeah, they are my acrylic stands that I have bought this month. Again, as I mentioned earlier, all of the stores will be in the description below, so if you'd like to check them out, please feel free to. And the final item that I'm going to be showing you is another scale figure. And I was so excited when I managed to pick her up. It's a pre-owned item, and I managed to get her off of eBay, but oh my goodness, it is one that I have wanted for years, to the point that I never thought I'd be able to get hold of her. And that is the Black Rock Shooter Good Smile Company animation figure. I will be doing an unboxing of her, because I think she is a figure that everybody should be able to see. I'm super excited to get her opened up and have her on display. She's been like a grail figure for a very long time, but to be honest, I didn't even think to list her on my my wish list or anything on myfigure.net, because I honestly thought that I'd never had the opportunity to get her, and I got her for a super good price. Again, as I mentioned, from eBay. But you'll be seeing more of her in one of my upcoming videos, hopefully, so that's quite exciting. So stick about if you would like to see her when she's unboxed, and I'll do like a little review as well. But that pretty much rounds up like my collection for the last 2 months. Hopefully with August? Yeah, it's gonna be August. I will have like the singular month, but I was so busy. I had holiday, and then literally time just escaped me, so I've had to kind of combine the last 2 months, so I hope that was okay. I hope it hasn't dragged on too long, but that is pretty much this video rounded up, guys. A massive thank you to everybody that has subscribed so far. I do always really appreciate the support, and I love hearing from you, so let me know what you think of this mini haul, and obviously let me know again whether you'd be interested in unboxings of Nendoroids, because I have got quite a few, and at this rate it's just me wondering whether it would be better just to stick to TikTok doing quick unboxings with them, or whether you'd actually be interested in me showing you for YouTube. But yeah, take care of yourselves, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.